Hey, we appreciate everybody for tapping into another episode. It's Big Mouth TV / news, radio, podcast, all in one. Y'all new to this channel, hit that like and that subscribe. We getting into it. Alright, man, we had to double back with part 3 of Dwight Howard. Shout out to Dwight Howard, man. We got to shed a little bit of light on this. Like I said, we already did a story, 2 stories already on when this story broke about Dwight Howard coming out the closet, allegedly, man. And now it's some no more disturbing news about him and some transgender. I know when we did the story, we told y'all about the transgender, but we didn't know the transgender had a lawsuit against him as well, man. Shout out to that person as well. But like I say, this person got a lawsuit against Dwight Howard, and when we did the part 2, Dwight Howard spoke out and said, you know, who business is who's in his his bedroom, you know, and things like that. Whoever in his bedroom that's between them. Like I say, now they trying to say the transgender is speaking out, and some disturbing news is being broadcast about this basketball player named Dwight Howard. You know, like I say, he played for the Lakers, the Charlottes, and a few other teams and things like that. But the transgender is speaking out, saying it was another man there, dressed like a woman, that was there with Dwight Howard named Kitty, something like that, man. You know, and the transgender said this was a big old man dressed like a woman. He don't know if he was another basketball player or what, but it was him and Dwight Howard, and they forced themselves on him and things like that, man. It was terrible. Now the transgenders, like I say, is putting a lawsuit against Dwight Howard and things like that, man. And it was tragic. He said it was brutal. He couldn't stop them because how big they was, and we all know how big Dwight Howard is. And another man there dressed as a woman, you know, they forced themselves on him and whatever, man. It's crazy. Well, we'll keep y'all updated as we jump into this next story right here. Got no other than Kodakblack. Kodakblack made big mouth news today. Seems like Kodakblack been making the news lately, all because of some interview he did on Drink Champs. They got everybody talking about, hey, what's going on with Kodakblack? They want to know. Even celebrities like Ray J even spoke out. He said some nasty things, and Kodakblack didn't like it, so he went back on his Instagram and threw shots at Ray J. They going back and forth. I guess Ray J said he looked like he on drugs. I don't know, man. A lot of people trying to say it might be methamphetamine and pills and things like that, man. Hey, I hope this all just allegedly, man. I hope this just made up, but hey, he was on Drink Champs. Like, hey, man, shout out to Kodakblack as well. But he was on Drink Champs, and a lot of people say Kodakblack just wasn't looking right, man. They trying to say he might need some help out there and things like that, man. Shout out to little Kodakblack Project Baby, man. If he is, you know, out there on drugs and things like that, man, our prayers gonna go out to Kodakblack, man. Hey, man, I like Kodakblack, man, his music and everything. Hey, man, if he is out there, man, we hope he gets some help for himself. You know, he got kids, things like that. He got a team he needs to support. They need him. You know, without him, they ain't gonna be able to make it. Things like that. But a lot of people speaking out, trying to say Kodakblack look like he on drugs. He might need some help and things like that. But this been going on a pretty good while now about Kodakblack being on drugs and things like that, ever since he's been parting from prison, from jail. Our prayers gonna go out to Kodakblack as we jump into this last story right here. Hey, we got no other than Nicki Minaj and Kai Cenat. Kai Cenat and Nicki Minaj made big mouth news today. Seems like nothing big, just Nicki Minaj going at Kai Cenat and over some words Kai Cenat had, because Nicki Minaj joined his live. You know, Kai Cenat has a big live. You know, he has a lot of people on his stream and things like that. And a lot of people trying to say Nicki Minaj joined his live to try to get some type of clout, fan base, things like that. And a lot of people speaking out trying to say, why is she gravitating towards his young crowd of fans and things like that? But that's not the big topic. The big topic is she cussed him out, called him all kinds of names because he called her auntie. And she didn't like that. A lot of people trying to say, hey, that was her fault. She jumped on his live, trying to conversate with him and what she expected from Kai Cenat. He's 20-some years old, 23, 24, something like that. But she didn't like it when he got on the live and called her auntie about 3 times. Told her, hold up, auntie something. And Nicki Minaj went off, called him all kind of names, and cussed him out as well. Hey, y'all get in that comment box. Y'all think Nicki Minaj was wrong for cussing out young Kai Cenat because she joined his live and he called her auntie? We'll keep y'all updated. That's all we got until next time. Keep y'all updated. Till next time. Big mouth.